everybody, and welcome to the Right Away After Party. This is the special place for writers and budding writers and old writers and whoever is interested in the craft of writing stories. And
Yeah,
Nick and I, sorry, I'm Kath. This is,
and I'm Nick.
and we just like to run these little chats and talk to you a little bit about the different things we've learned along the way in our writing careers. We've been at it for a number of years, the two of us, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And if anybody had told us to make an outline of what our career might look like, had I made an outline, I probably never would have become a writer. How about you, Nick?
Absolutely not. No. I mean, maybe like I don't know, maybe like I'm like in the closet, but definitely not telling people that I'm a writer.
For sure, for sure. So talking about outlines about life, we're
Yeah.
actually going to talk about outlining your book.
Yes. Yeah. So we were discussing, do you outline, when to outline, how to outline. I mean, these are all good questions. And I think we could discuss I think the first thing we maybe discuss is like when do you outline? Like when's the best time to outline? And if you outline. Um, I know a writer that outlined like with Excel sheets. Like, I mean, she had like, she would outline like every single scene for every single chapter. And I mean, outlined the arcs and like, I mean, even had like graphs of like where the arcs were. And I mean, it was extensive. And I just never have been that kind of writer. I don't know about you, Kath, but like that's just not appealing to me. Sounds like a lot of pre-work. But I mean, if you that's the kind of writer you are and you like pre-work and you're going to have extensive amount of characters and extensive amount of plot threads and that type of outline might be the best one for you. I don't know. What do you think? Think that would be good?
What I think is the fact that's interesting to me is that there's such a huge variety of possibilities, depending on who you are, depending on how your brain works,
Mhm.
depending on what your thrust is, and what kind of story you're telling.
Yeah.
I don't outline. I am much more of a I just get into the story and I keep going. But what I do, which is probably a bit weird, is that I outline backwards.
Okay.
So as I go along, I will divide what I'm writing into chapters and then I'll give each chapter a heading as I go. So a little outline begins to form. And that
Oh.
helps me because looking backwards, I can say, oh, yeah, that's right. When this happened, now this has to happen.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's
So,
why I'm saying like there's just so many different avenues you can go with outlining. And I think that's a really good one too. Like, I mean, I never heard of outlining backwards. That's new to me. But I
weird.
could see how it could be useful. I could see how it could be really useful. I know that the way I outline is a little bit different too. And I think that I'll get more into that in maybe episode two, because we're running out of time with episode one. I can't believe how fast it went. But
Yes.
stay tuned because there's much more to discuss about outlining. So
Yeah.
next time
All
we'll,
right. I think
we'll
she's
take
saying
it serious.
goodbye then.
Yeah.
All right. Come back for episode two.